Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. My name is Mark Tresser, and this is my Gondor campaign. And as you can see, we are about to fight in order to hopefully beat back the Rohan armies trying to relieve the siege of Aldburg. They have come in and initiated a night attack, which means that my captain-led armies here are not going to be much help reinforcement-wise, but hopefully we can still do a little bit of damage to them. So let's get into it and hopefully fight off some Rohan armies. And if you've missed the last few episodes, you won't maybe know that we've been fighting Rohan because they declared war on us after we attacked Dol Amroth in our grand plan to unify Middle-earth under the banner of the White City. And sadly, Rohan doesn't like that idea, but they're about to find out that they don't really have much of a choice. So, I think behind me and to the left is going to be the clearest, because that's where all of my armies are. And, of course, the hill just falls down. Okay. So maybe somewhere back here would be a better spot. I like this. This is not too bad. Not great. That's not too bad. I'm going to put my archers with the artillery pretty close so that we have less surface area to defend. I think our horses have to be also defended, at least initially. We're going to put pikes in the front and on the left side, no wait, on the right side, like so. We're gonna need to defend from a lot of different angles in this fight, so it's just gonna be challenging. Okay, and then try to kind of circle up a little bit with our spears. Is actually going surprisingly well, and we'll reposition a lot of these guys once the battle starts and we have a better idea of where the battle's actually going to take place. Actually, face the other direction. You're kind of our last line of defense. I don't think anything's going to be coming from directly behind us, but yeah, I'm willing to be surprised. And then these guys are going to fire at will at basically anything that comes in range, and hopefully we're going to be okay. I was wrong. Something's coming from directly behind us. Okay. But I think otherwise I'm pretty happy with this deployment. There's not anything coming directly from our left, so I might reposition these guys to be part of the line that's going to deal with this army, and reposition these guys so that they are facing sort of the rest of the oncoming horde. And then these guys are pretty well positioned. We can maybe shift you a little bit. Be straighter on. This is going to be, like I say, challenging. We have our artillery firing, which is good. Oh, also, in this episode, I will once again be eating breakfast, so sorry about that. But you gotta eat. Now, crucially, differently from Dol Amroth, who had basically no cavalry in their armies, we are seeing a lot of cavalry in the Rohan armies, and that is going to prove to be a little bit more challenging. But we have spears. Hopefully we can deal with it. I have a lot of archers, which is bad news for us, but We will do our best. 1 for 2, so we are winning so far. Barely. This Rohirrim unit just doesn't exist anymore. Good work. Okay, chase them. Get engaged with these guys because we aren't going to... hi, why are you so tight? Toit like a toiger. Ooh, they have broken through our lines. That is already really bad. They don't have a lot of infantry, so I'm going to kind of use my cavalry a little more actively than I might otherwise. Are you in spear wall or shield wall? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, let's get our cav out into this theater of the battle. You maybe are charging a little too far into something that you shouldn't be. Yeah, charge those peasant scouts. That's a great plan. I'm actually, unironically, a huge fan of that idea. This is our general, so we do have to be a little bit careful, but not too careful. So we still want to win the fight if we can. Never mind, they're running away, cowards. Hit these guys from the side. Oh, that was trash. Trying to capture some of the units that are engaged with mine. You are losing your fight. Maybe run back. Especially the Rohan bodyguards, it would be great to kill their generals so that we can hopefully not have to fight another night battle. That is a real concern in this part of the universe. Like, we do not have as many generals in these armies, so... Hey, you got away. Good job. Actually, chase these guys, because they are coming after my archers. Yeah, this is looking a little dire. We do still have a bunch of pikes, so there's a chance that we can do some good work here. And I really want to make sure these generals go down. We got one of their generals. That's huge. 2 of their generals even. We got King Theoden. Oh my. They're about to have some morale problems. Yeah, chase those Rohan bodyguards down, why not? And another general down. Actually huge. Okay, a bunch of routing units, but I don't know that it's going to be enough. Chase these peasant scouts. Meanwhile, just move some stuff out to be a little bit more active. Everybody fire at will. We're probably going to lose our artillery at some point, but until then we can continue to use them to hopefully good effect. No, you know, keep on that so that we have at least some semblance of a line. Pikes versus horses is a good fight for us, for sure. Oh, look, another army. I'm pretty sure at this point that we're going to lose this fight. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure at this point that we will lose this fight. Oop, wait, General, don't die. Stay alive. Choose life. Ideally, we have you around to blow the horn for a little bit longer. Maybe if I put you in the middle of the archers, they will help protect you. See, I opened up my lines, and this is what happens. Nothing good. We're still holding even on the numbers, but I don't see that continuing to be the case. These horses I've left in combat for quite some time, but they are still alive, which is a good thing. Just push through. Actually, no. Chase these Rohan bodyguards around. If they want to run, make sure they have to run through you. That was a little close. I'm not even sure how you were making that shot. That's a weird shot to make. Acceptable, but very strange. General, you maybe should move back. Come help over here. And y'all, one of you I'm going to send over here, because I think this side of the battlefield we've largely dealt with. And then you can come over here and help with this nonsense. One Rohirrim archer is not going to make or break this battle. Oh, hey. We have Rohan bodyguards in the middle of the fight with the spearman unit, which could end up being useful. Let's try to get you over here. Oh. Stay engaged. It's a bit of a sacrifice, but I need to take out the Arid Lancers if I can. 73 for 76. We're definitely doing okay, but I just don't see us winning it. Where are you? You're in the middle of a lot of death. Oh, yeah, you died. Good try. Speaking of death. God, Rohan is a pain. Truly a pain to deal with. Seem to have taken out most of this Arid Lancers unit, which is good. Starting to lose ground a little. Keep that morale up for now. How are you still alive? You winning your fight? Looks like it. Yep, good work. Countercharge the cav, but shield wall. What are you doing? Not much. Come over here. Riders of the Fold. I've never heard of that unit. That's really cool, though. That's a really cool name for a unit. Then we've got these guys who seem to have nothing better to do. Go after these axemen. Hopefully you can do some damage. One Rohan bodyguard here. General versus general. Well, general versus captain. Oh no, get rid of those peasant scouts. They're charging my dudes in the back. It's no good. Okay, you maybe don't need to be over there. Maybe you can go after the archers. Oh, they're turning around. Yeah, we got a couple of them. Okay, I changed my mind. Definitely chase those guys. 90 for 87. It's huge. It's huge that we were able to hold off as much as we could, but there's only so much you can do. Oh, these peasant scouts are about to get into the fray. And my general is probably going to die. Probably better for you to come over here, actually. Kind of around the rear of our remaining troops, such as they are. I believe in you guys. Hold them off for as long as you can. No, don't go after them. Just keep on this cluster of dudes. And keep our general close, but not necessarily engaged in combat. Royal Guard, eh? Let's take a crack at them if we can. These guys are unhappy. They're moving away, which is good news. Oh, I moved my general straight through the enemy lines. That's my bad. Defend your captain, men. And also get these guys over here in particular. Uh-oh. I think they're trying for my general. Or they're trying for whoever they can get at this point, because it's just like an absolute disaster. I wish my general was one of the pike units. That would have been nice. We got one more horn off, but I don't know that that's going to last. Ooh, they charged my pikes in the back. They're doing okay. You know what? Focus that Royal Guard. See if we can't kill their general. As my few remaining troops try to fight off the Rohan horde, I'm gonna take my medicine and a couple more bites of breakfast. Rest in peace, Captain. I don't think Fountain Guard can rout, so they're gonna fight to the end. We almost killed their entire army. It should be said, that is an accomplishment. Like, this army died, but its sacrifice was not in vain. We killed their faction leader, 2 of their generals, and 94% of their troops. Like, they'll probably heal back to, I would guess, probably 50%. But that's 50% of these armies that will never face us again. And that is huge. Focus the Royal Guard. I'm not sure where you are, actually. It might be a little awkward for them to focus the Royal Guard, but we're putting up a fight, that's for sure. It's just the general left, potentially. If there's still a general left in this unit, it's possible that he already died. Nah. He's getting staggered. This last guy is going to go down for sure. There you go. Rest in peace. A valiant effort. What did I say? They heal back to 52%. However, we did very, very well. These armies are not happy at all. 401 Sons of Numenor doing some serious work. However, 584 Citadel Guard. 751 Fountain Guard. That is the power of pikes versus horses. Yes, indeedy. All right. Battle done. Breakfast done. So that's about half of the troops that we have to face in this region gone. And 3 generals that potentially are the night fighters that cause us issues. But there's still a chance that they can take us out. We'll see. Okay, they're attacking us from the other side. This time we have reinforcements, so... as long as the AI doesn't completely destroy my general by charging him in where he doesn't need to be, I think we have a pretty good chance here. It's 3 armies, but only 2 of them are full. I think this might be the settlement stack. So, should be an easy one to fight off, I think. That first army, by the way, that they attacked was one of the besieging armies, so we're down to 2. So we can't lose this one. Or the other one, ideally. My tea is very cold for only 20 minutes into the episode. Okay, so I think from behind us and to our left and right, our reinforcements will come. Why do I have a ballista? I hate ballistas so much. So from behind us, really. So we could maybe set up here. That's a slight angle, not too much of an angle. And again, I'm going to put our archers near the artillery because we have to defend them. I have a lot of spears and not a lot of other infantry in this army, which, I don't know, I'm not too upset about, but it is going to make for a different gameplay, I think. No, actually, you come over here. And General, just sit in the back. I don't think we're going to need you for this one. Horses there. I think that's as good as it's going to get. And let's see where our reinforcements and their reinforcements are coming from. Okay, that's pretty much what I expected. Maybe shifted a little bit further to the left. Okay. This army, we can have march forward here. This army, I want to send over here to deal with this army. This army, meanwhile, is coming from directly behind us. So they will be on our right flank, ideally. And I do want to keep these guys on defensive mode because I don't want to lose this general. I think it's the only general I have in this army group. So if we lose him, we simply cannot have a governor in the settlement once we take it. And that would be annoying. Oh, you know what? I was going to send you over there, but I guess you'd better stay here. Why are you sending your archers out first, you idiots? They're going to send their horses to kill your archers. That's going to happen. Guess we'll keep on defensive mode for now. Looks like the AI is going to get some shots off with their artillery. I, for some reason, do not get to shoot with my artillery. Maybe if I move forward. I don't really like the prospect of moving forward, though. What if we move you up like so? And then I could move my spears. Oh, wait. My artillery is firing. Okay, I'm not going to move. You stay here. I lied to you. Sorry. What the heck was that shot? You're facing this direction. How did you hit over this way? My goodness. Okay. Our left flank is arriving. We're doing some work here. Why are they charging me? They're not. Lies. Lies, damn lies, and Rohan. Lies, damn lies, and horse archers. Again, why are your archers out in the front? You really need to move your spears forward. They have only horses. Alright, Trebuchet, surely you have a little bit more range. Let's try to hit some of these guys. Catapult, do you have range to hit them? Yes, you do. So why am I bothering with anything else? Hit these big clumps of infantry. Maybe you'll hit some of the horses, but primarily you will hit the infantry, and we will have to fight less of them. Fewer? Fewer of them. Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, my computer just made a noise like something was disconnecting or reconnecting or something. And every time that happens, I'm a little bit worried that my microphone's going to cut out and the rest of the episode is just going to be just silence. We don't want that. We don't want silence. Especially since the last episode, before I was recording, I was like, oh, let's just check the audio. Oh, there's no audio. Did I do that? Like, did that happen in the last episode? And I have no idea. So if there was an episode like 2 or 3 back that didn't have any audio near the end, I'm sorry. I don't know how that happened. But I don't think it's an issue. Okay, we are bombarding. Various parts of the battlefield. Doing our best. Artillery is best against infantry, I think. Oop, stop. Don't move to chase them, just stay here. Artillery is best against infantry. We'll just take out more with each shot, and that'll be good. Oh, they're routing. Never mind. Stay there. Maintain our lines. 6 for 7. Honestly, not going as well as I hoped it would. How about we move our spears forward? Oh, never mind. They are moving their infantry up as well. Which one of you is aiming at this unit? Are none of you aiming at this unit? Interesting. Okay. Stop. Thinking about sending my trebuchet after these guys. Not sending, but like making them shoot them. Oh, I should not have moved this infantry out. Oh, you're doing so bad. Oh my god. Hey, we got a general. Wow. Nicely done. Wow. Did not expect that. Looks like these guys need help. And it's a general, so I'm happy to take the fight here. They sent their Pinneth Gallon Cab to help, but probably not enough against the Royal Guard. Royal Guard is tough. Alright, we're sacrificing this sword unit. Actually, pull back. Let's see if we can't save you here. I don't want you to die unnecessarily. This Royal Guard is having a bad day for sure. I don't know that they're having a bad enough day for them to go down, though. Spears are definitely doing their work. They started off with 40. They're wavering? Wait, what? They're routing. Huh. Who'd have thunk? Okay, I think we captured whatever that was, but the Royal Guard doesn't seem to have been a general unit. Okay. Protect the ranged units. These Arid Lancers maybe think they found a hole in our lines. They will be sorely disappointed in the reality here. Let's flank these guys. I think that would be funny. Especially since they're already shaken. Keep running. I want you to survive, ideally. Ooh, we got a general. Nice. They're all captains, to be fair. Okay. Spears forward. Stop doing that. Shield wall. Magic stop the horses button. I'm up here. Alright, let's put everybody on aggressive mode at this point. I think we've got things kind of established in such a way that we probably can afford that. Oh, don't like the spears, horsies? Too bad. Too bad. Spread the lines back out so we can protect the archers, at least a little bit. These spears are wildly out of position. I don't know what they think they're doing. Speaking of, these trebuchets are wildly out of position. I don't know what they think they're doing. Okay, move forward. These horses are going to rout and come back like a lot of times. It's just kind of what they do. But we've got over half of their army down now, so that's good news. In fact, looks like things are wrapping up already. There's a lot of units routing or shaken. There's a lot of units still fighting as well, but we're doing pretty well on all fronts, I think. We've only lost about a quarter of our army as well, so that's good news. My cat, Arthel, who I think I mentioned in the last episode, she is, well, she was watching out the window because there is snow falling, and cats, if you didn't know, cats love to watch snowfall. But she is now exploring other parts of the room and probably getting into stuff that she shouldn't be getting into. So that's fun. And by fun, I mean significantly annoying. Just pick up a couple prisoners while we're at this. Cavalry, why don't you go out there and grab these guys before the artillery completely destroys all of my units. They're routed, okay. Why don't you come over here and cut those footmen off? You come up here. We're going to help with these Rohirrim archers. Oh, yep, there you go. My cat's knocking things off of my shelves. Go figure. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here that is just fighting to the death, so that's good news. I think. Where did you end up? Well, let's continue the battle on the off chance that we can maybe get some infantry prisoners. I don't think we're going to capture any of these horses, but there are a few guys on the ground, so that might be good. Yeah, we're definitely capturing a few. So we have 87% of them down, which is a good thing, but it's probably not enough to destroy all of the armies. Maybe just some of them, and that's okay. The one that's important, the one in the settlement, is definitely going to go down. And all of these armies, even if they aren't completely disappeared, they are significantly weakened. So while this might have been a difficult fight, or at least a relatively difficult fight, the next fights for the next settlements will not be difficult. And I can say that with certainty. Because this is most of Rohan's troops over here. At least the troops that we haven't dealt with previously at Isengard, for example. And if you did miss the last episode, we did a really good job against Isengard. I think that was a really good fight. I'm pretty proud of that. I think my cat has found a package of cat treats and is now attempting to chew her way through the bag, which is, again, inconvenient. There's a few units over here that never entered the battlefield. This is a bug I see every once in a while. I think it's just about the shape of the unit. Like, it clearly tried to enter the battlefield, but they just didn't make it. So, how irritating for Rohan that their troops simply didn't enter the battlefield to help win this battle. Maybe they would have made it. Probably not. But maybe they would have done better. Or maybe those units simply would have been completely annihilated. And the cavalry is doing what they usually do, which is escort the enemies off the battlefield instead of capturing them. I suppose forming a line across the border is not a bad strategy, ultimately. It's not a good strategy, either. Okay, 93%. That's not bad. We did okay. All right. About a quarter, yeah, just under a quarter of our armies are gone. We only lost 270, and we killed second most, which is pretty good. Let's see what the casualties inflicted looks like. Oh, this poor infantry unit, my goodness, they didn't heal hardly anything. 124 from the Citadel Guard. 228 Gondor Cavalry. kind of expected the cavalry to do really well. So 228, nicely done, Gondor Cav. All right, the battle for, what is this, Aldburg? I think we have largely accomplished what we came to do. Execute them. Well, it's just one army now. 10 to 1. Kind of want to kill the general is the thing. So let's fight it on the battle map. If it wasn't a general-led army, I might have let them go. Or like auto-resolved and just let them retreat after. But since it's general, I have to kill the general. Okay, once again, we're on the same battle map. Look at that. Shocking, truly. I do want a little bit of a hill. Let's put our spears right up in the front. And this poor infantry unit on the side. And you in the back. All of you, make sure you fire a well. Okay. Let's see what we can do. So they have this top of this hill, which is irritating. And it's the same reinforcements as last time, so they're coming from the same spots. We're just going to have them charge in. No worries. Yeah, my cat's definitely going after this bag of treats. Ari, come on. I just dangled the laser pointer at her. She'll be like, oh, now I want to play with the laser instead of going after the treats. You know, silly girl, if you brought me the bag of treats, I would open it for you. But alas, here we are. Okay, most of the artillery seems to be firing now, and the enemy is moving off to face one of my reinforcement armies. Let's reposition our spears to face them. Maybe not too quickly, actually. We can just have them walk. Oh, now the laser pointer's gone. She's moving back over to the side of the room that has the treats in it. I think I'll just move my spears up, kind of towards the enemy. Maybe even my artillery, though. It seems like somebody's coming in range of my artillery now. Maybe they think they're clever. I'll tell you right now, they are not. If you think you're going to get around my spears, you are sorely mistaken. If you think you're going to charge me, well, shield wall. Like, yes, your charge is going to hurt. You are heavy cavalry, but I am going to stop you and I'm going to kill you. Holy, that ballista shot was perfect. And then that happened. I did not get the shield wall off for this one, but that's okay. Can we get the flank off? I already have a flank. Nice. I've already killed 41% of their army. This was not a challenge. What are they doing? Okay, whatever. You better keep moving, my friends. We've got more work to do. So now a race against time. Am I going to finish this episode first, or will Arathel open the bag of treats first? Those are the options. Let's see what happens. Oop. Did they get a charge off? I don't think so. I'm getting spears over there to stop them. Oop. Hello. What? Crap. What? Oh my god, what? Okay, so the Royal Guard's coming. They're gonna mess up my archers, probably. That's fine. Definitely not ideal, but we have some spears coming back to help with this. Okay, and my artillery is trying to help, but they're doing very poorly. Let's send this cavalry over here, too. Gosh, Ari, you are making so much noise with that bag. Where's the enemy? Oh, they're routing? Okay, well. General, go and chase those guys. Meanwhile, I think we have the last few units over here. So let's pull back our infantry, such as they are. Is somebody still fighting? Not you. Not you. Not you. Continue the battle. I have not seen the enemy general fallen message thing. And I will see the enemy general fallen message before I end this battle. Only lost 5% of our armies. That's very good. Ooh, so close. Where's this cav unit? Oh, here he is. Okay, come on in. Let's get these guys. You, turn around. Turn around and face the Rohan bodyguards. Stop them from getting off of the map. Or don't. Oh, my general's in position. Okay. Okay. General is more important than 20 Yorling axemen. 16 Yorling axemen. We have to catch this general. I will not let him go. I will not let him escape. We've got the speed. We've got the position. Charge. Oh, come on. Okay, stay to his right. There's another unit of horses coming in. They can probably outrun him. Oh, he's fast, though. Come on. No, the other unit's not going to make it. He's beelining for the boundary. I think we're just slightly faster. We might grab him. Oh my god, we actually caught them? Can we get the general, though? That's the question. No! Oh, man. We missed him. What a shame. I think the general got away. There's still a couple units on the field. I suppose I should try to capture them. Feels like a waste of time. We'll let the general get away. That was the whole reason I actually fought this on the battle map, is I didn't want the general to get away, but here we are. They would die if their general had perished, but I don't think that he did. 116, Citadel Guard. Yeah, Citadel Guard wins this round. Good work, but not good enough. Not good enough. I just realized I should probably be keeping an eye on my phone. I had my car in the shop last night. And they haven't figured out what's wrong with it yet, so I'm waiting for a call. Hopefully with good news. Oh, here we go. Another full stack army. Okay. Okay, it's captain led, a lot of horses. Big surprise there. I think this might be the last battle of the episode. So I'm rapidly approaching an hour-long episode, which is a little much. So let's fight this and see what we can do. I'm pretty sure we'll win, but it's just a matter of how much or little we lose in the fight. I kind of want to move up to this hill. I think this will be better. In fact, I'm almost certain this will be better. Fire at will. Boom. Boom. I don't want to have to worry about repositioning my spears because Rohan have horses. Okay, everybody's positioned. Let's go. We are very much near one of our reinforcement armies, which is kind of nice. Can you kind of circle around this side, maybe? That'd be useful. Ari is doing her best to beat that clock. She's going for these treats. Arthel, stop fighting the bag. I will give you a treat after this. Don't worry. You're making too much noise, baby. You're gonna cause trouble for my recording software. Or for my recording audio quality, I guess. So yeah, if you could hear a bunch of crinkling in the background, that was Arthel. She was trying to get treats. She did not succeed. No. Guard mode, please. Okay, fine. Not guard mode, not shield wall, just go forward. Oh my goodness, artillery. That is a very close shot. Kitty cat. Okay, I'm actually going to go get Ari and stop her from this. Because it's getting ridiculous. Oh, come here, sweet girl. I know. You want the treats. Oh. Okay. I have a kitty cat now. He's unhappy about this situation. I don't even know if these are good anymore, Ari. Best Buy. Yeah, Best Buy July of 2022. I'm not going to feed you these. That's absurd. Okay. Cat dealt with. Oh my goodness. Artillery, what are you doing? What is actually happening here? I looked away for a minute, and I lost control of the situation. Unit routes, what? What is happening here? They lost a general, I think. Yes, I was worried that they got my general, because my general was taking a charge at that exact moment. Let's have our spears move back and help with this fight, because this is pretty annoying. Ari is being very good now. She is just sitting with me. She definitely wants to leave, but I'm not going to let her because she's causing problems. Let's turn aggressive mode on, I think, for all of the AIs. Pretty sure we've done enough to establish positions that the AI can do some pretty good work. Hello, Ari. Yes, you're going to squirm away? Okay, go play somewhere else, please. Okay. Citadel Guard, yes, you would be very helpful in this situation. Please run it back so my general doesn't die. Hope they're all routing anyways, who cares? Okay, well, good try. Good effort. You failed. Let's run some spears this way and this way. Let's see. They have some actual infantry over here, so let's do that. They're routing? Well. Turns out when you lose your general, bad things happen. They're routing through my lines? Okay. Let's run over here. Oh, they got one of my allied generals. Oh, I hope it's not the actual... No, it was a horse. It was this guy. Captain Timberthill. Rest in peace, my friend. I'm just sending my troops, honestly, to fight whoever seems to still be fighting. Oh, there's some guys over here. Let's get some help for you. Where are you going? Oh, you're chasing a routing unit? Well, let's just not do that instead. Let's chase these guys into the corner instead. That'll be funny. Why are units routing? Why is anybody routing right now? Doesn't make any sense. Nobody should be routing. AI doing a great job of catching these 3 horses. And literally nothing else. Okay. Oh, we're catching these spearmen. That's good. Let's send a cav unit to do that, though. I prefer that. Everything over here is routing. Who is not routing? You. Oh. That's good enough. End the battle. Nicely done. Captain Hero Wine. He's gone. I think he is. Wait. Yeah. Wait. He might not be. Shoot. Wait. He healed? Okay, so this army still exists, but we've killed a lot of them. It's fine. Casualties inflicted 55 from the Gondor archers and the Gondor cavalry. 75 Citadel Guard. Nicely done. No triple digits. So 75 from the Citadel Guard is the tops. Good work. So maybe, if we're very lucky, that will be the last battle and we can actually take this settlement instead of sitting around and waiting. for another battle before we can do anything. No, there's another army. Of course there is. Okay, well, the saga continues, so we will be back in the next episode. We just crossed the hour mark, so I try to keep things to a manageable level. I know an hour is maybe not manageable, but I shoot for that. I honestly, there are a lot of situations in my life where I look for hour-long videos or greater, so I try to cater to that a little bit in my own work. It'll be another classic Rohan army here. Just horses as far as the eye can see. But it should be no problem. Hopefully we can capture or kill the general this time instead of letting him run away. I don't know. We'll see. But that'll happen next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do click the like button. It lets me know that you liked the video, but also lets the YouTube algorithm know that it should recommend this video to more people. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because that's how you know when the next episode comes out. Of course, it will come out at the same time as this, but tomorrow. So, I mean, it's not really that complicated, but also, if I take a break, or if a new series starts to come out, for example, that might be the way that you know that that happens. Also, check the description. There's a whole bunch of links down there to my Discord server, my Patreon page, where you can support me financially. There's even a link to the playlist for this campaign, so you can watch all nearly 150 episodes in a row if you are so inclined. And also, there's a link to my Ingress channel, which has been dormant for a little while, but I'm hoping to get it back up soon. Once my car gets fixed, really. I don't want to be, I don't want to be dormant. I want to keep doing Ingress videos, but it's been hard recently. So hopefully you understand about that. Oh, by the way, you have to put something in the comments. Say something like, Eadric is going down. And that way I know that you made it to the end of the video, and other people who are watching the video and looking at the comments will be confused about who Eadric is, and will try to watch to the end to figure out the inside joke. And that's our little secret, you and me. We're gonna work together on increasing watch time on these videos. And that's all I've got to say for now. Thank you all once again for watching, and I will see you in the next video where Eadric will meet his doom. Bye-bye.